As you can see, this crisp is possible with the corn flour and the maida we used with the basin. So that's a key ingredient if you want these crispy. Morning guys, welcome back to a fine dandy Sunday. Today I'll be making some killer pakoray or Pakistani fry, which we all love to eat. So to begin with, chopped one onion. Then I proceed to chop some green chilies. Then I mix the chilies and the onions, and next is potatoes. So right now I'm in the midst of chopping a potato or aloo. Chop it in cubes. As you can see, I'm making use of two knives, but to each their own with their knife skills. You want to have a chunky so you can at least taste some goodness in your pakoray. You need to wash them, so the next step is I'm going to wash them up and mix in with my onions and chilies. Next step is to chop this Jamaican sweet chili up and add it in my mix with potatoes, onions, and green chilies. This is the sweet one, so it's just for a good kick and a taste. It's not hot at all. So it's all chopped up, as you can see. I'm gonna mix this with my vegetables. The next I added is spinach to give it an extra kick. So now we have a wonderful mix of veggies. The next step I'm gonna add in is some cabbage. So as you all can see, the cabbage is chopped and we're gonna mix it with the rest of the mixture. It looks a bit messy, but trust me, the end result is gonna be finger licking good. So I diced the pickled, I was gonna say tomatoes, cucumbers, and I'm gonna mix in with the mix. So the next step is to mix Besan. You can get it from any Pakistani or Indian store. All-purpose flour, maida, not too much, and corn flour in a small bowl, and the mix is gonna go in there. I'm gonna talk about spices too to make it, to the next level. So you can say, quarter of the tupper, and then I'm gonna add 2 tablespoons of all-purpose flour, followed with 1 tablespoon of corn flour. That's our corn flour. And then I'm gonna add maida, and I forgot to show the corn flour box. Again, you can get it any Pakistani store or Indian store. And that's maida. This is to make the pakoras or the fry more crispier and crunchier. So you mix it. Now I'm gonna talk about spices. Alright, it looks a bit messy, but trust me, the taste is gonna be amazing. So continuing with the spices, we will add this much of, you can add more for taste, followed with, I have crushed red chillies. Again, this is for taste, followed with some nice zira, followed with crushed coriander, followed with some black seeds because it's healthy and it keeps the immunity strong. Mix well, and I'm gonna add my secret spice also. And I forgot to add my main ingredient, which is salt. So again, it looks too much. If you think it's too much, you dump it back in. And if you really want to enhance the taste, I would suggest to add half a tablespoon of crushed cumin powder, and you will see the difference. Oh man, this is some next level good food. Mix, and we need to add water at this stage, followed with my mom's secret spice mix. Just a half tablespoon is all you need for the magic goodness, and you mix. I'm gonna say be very careful when you add water, because all of these veggies have natural water in them, so you don't want this to get too watery, otherwise it's gonna split when you put it in, or you want it to stick with all the veggies. So measure when you add water and keep it in a thick consistency, liquid but in a thick consistency. You want to keep the batter somewhat this thick consistency, so when you pour the batter in this, it retains or it keeps its thick consistency so it does not split in oil. So at this stage we will mix the batter into the vegetables and give it a quick mix. So now we're gonna start the fun part of mixing this. As you can see, I'm recording with one and mixing with one, so my ball is moving, but you get the idea. Let me mix it and I'll be back. So this is what the final consistency should look like, not too runny, not too thick, so it sticks together when it goes into the oil. The next step is we fry this and then eat it. Make sure when you are frying, get them crispy golden to get the entire taste, otherwise you're just missing one life. As you can see, this crisp is possible with the corn flour and the maida we used with the Besan. So that's a key ingredient if you want these crispy. Alright guys, there we go. We have the final product, crispy Pakoray or fried Pakoray, how we want to pronounce it. Last thing I'm going to do is sprinkle my mom's secret blended spice and it's ready to be eaten. Let me know how you all think, and did you all got your taste. Thank you for dropping by. This is your weekend chef.